my list. Man, I had a bunch on here because I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. Forgot about this. But my number 5 for me has got to be Blue Beetle.
Yeah, I know you.
We really don't know anything about it besides the poster looks awesome, and then a few behind the scene kind of screenshots or whatever, and the synopsis looked great too. Very good origin, nothing too crazy.
Straightforward origin.
So, yeah, and I like was Sholo, I believe his name was, from Cobra Kai. Great actor. I think he's gonna crush it as Jaime. So I'm super excited about that one. I believe it's sometime in August it's coming out.
August 18th.
Yeah. So yeah, Blue Beetle is my number 5. My number 4, which I wanted to put it higher, but I really couldn't. But Dune. I love Dune. I love the whole story. I love the old school crappy one, from the 80s. But with the crappy graphics, but Dune Part 1 was so good. I love the all of it was so good. And then I thought I had a clip of it, maybe not. But yeah, so Dune, number 4. Number 3 is gonna be is Guardians 3. Just because I'm so excited to see how it all ends. Because they already said this is how this team of Guardians ends. So I'm curious, like, what happens, you know what I mean? Especially after that first trailer we got was so kind of sad. Just seeing baby Rocket and knowing all the trauma he went through, and the trailer really hyped it up even more. I was like, oh fuck, I'm really ready for this one now. So I'm super excited about that one. My number 2 is definitely going to be John Wick. John Wick was for me. I know that's on all of your guys' list for it. John Wick. Like Brian said, if you've seen 1, 2, and 3, you're just counting down the days until number 4 comes out, and you're just like I can't wait for him to kill more people with pencils. Just go through the whole school supply list. You know what I mean? Protractor, compass.
You're reading a book.
Ruler.
Yeah. Just go through the whole book supply list.
Like paperclip. Here we go.
Who'd have thunk with John Wick? Like it would have grown to be this vast and expansive a world. It could have easily been just a one-off revenge flick, but the amount of world building they've done has been really, really impressive with it. And even though I didn't have that on my list, even not as honorable mention.
Even though you had 10 movies on your list, you ain't gonna talk about that.
I don't like seeing bad things happen to dogs, so that's my excuse.
Oh, that's a very good answer.
Yeah.
At least they get revenge.
Revenge. But yeah. And just to add on to what Tank said, just look at the cast for this one.
Yeah.
Donnie Yen, Bill Skarsgård. Is it Hiroyuki Sanada? That's his name.
I think that's
Bullet Train, right? Yeah.
The Bullet Train, yeah.
Yeah. And Scorpion in the new Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
It's got a.
You had me at Lawrence Fishburne.
Yeah,
Lawrence Fishburne
and
Lawrence
Fishburne.
is all you need. That's all you need.
Yeah, Morpheus and Neo teaming up again. So
it's like we talking about Michael Jordan's the best. It's the only argument I need. I got Keanu Reeves and Lawrence Fishburne. That's it. That's all I need.
Yeah, and plus all the spin-offs it's getting. The Ballerina, was it what was the other one? The Continental, so I'm super excited about all of it. It's gonna be pretty awesome. But my number 1 most anticipated is definitely Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, which I'm really surprised. Wait, who else had at number 1? Zach, right?
Yeah.
It was the only one. I was really surprised Brian and Brandon didn't really it's so great. It's the perfect comic book movie.
You know why I cannot put it number 1? Because then I wouldn't be able to stand it. I cannot. I don't even want to talk about it.
Another level.
Anticipated. I don't want to put it there yet.
Yeah.
I know what I want. I want it so bad. So I don't want to anticipate it. I don't want to do what I did we had this conversation. I don't want to do what I did the Multiverse of Madness.
And overhype it.
I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to read all my comics, be ready, and just when it happens, it happens. I'm not thinking about it. So
yeah, that's probably a good way to go into it. But yeah, I mean, for me, I don't know, I'm super hyped about it. But a few honorable mentions, definitely Transformers: Rise of the Beast. That trailer was amazing. You know, like Zach said, what the number 7 most watched trailer, which I didn't know. That's crazy. I can't, and like Beast Wars is super awesome. I wind up watching season 1 of Beast Wars again, and I'm like, okay, the graphics don't hold up for sure, do not hold up, but the story, oh man, and this is just season 1. I know where it goes in season 2 and 3, and I can't wait. You know, so you know, it's such a great story, and it revamped the Transformers, the whole, I don't know, toy line, I guess, or you know, because it really, you know, it started dying down. No one cared about it. The movie came out, and that movie was weird to say the least, you know, and you know, and no one wanted Transformers that went from animals to robots. They're like, it's stupid. And then the show came out, and it was like the best, most loved Transformers out of all of it. You know,
like I didn't know I needed that so much. I didn't know it. That's why I always wanted.
It was the breath of fresh air the franchise needed. You know.
Yeah. Well, then they kill it with Beast Machines, but that's a whole nother conversation.
Oh yeah, I forgot all about Beast Machines.
yeah, good. Keep forgetting about it.
And, you know, and then of course they were doing like Armada and all the other kind of out there stuff.
Yeah,
but yeah. You know, even to
don't you have another honorable mention?
Yeah, I got one more. The other one is I was Dungeons and Dragons: Honor Among Thieves. I'm pretty hyped about it. It looks good. Good cast. Michelle Rodriguez, Chris Pine. It looks cool. It looks like it's gonna actually do like I don't know, do some like I can't think of the word. I'm having brain fart. I have that brain fog. But do like honor to like the actual name Dungeons and Dragons, because we've got other things with that on it, and it was not good. This one looks like it's gonna do it well. So I'm pretty excited about it.
You think they're gonna be able to pick your adventure?
No, I don't know, but I think like just from the trailer, it looks like they have the characters set pretty well. They have like a mission, and they have everything. It looks like it's gonna be very funny and very like sci-fi crazy stuff like that. But yeah.
It seems to like embrace just kind of the ridiculous hokiness that the, you know, that the games offer. It just really seems to go all in, as far as I can tell.
Yeah. So I'm excited about it. So definitely gonna check that one out as when it's coming. But just going back,
I keep forgetting about that movie.
Yeah. But that's the thing, is like it needs better marketing. They had a few good marketing days for Comic-Con, and then that was it. Like you really haven't heard anything about it.
When does it come out?
March 31st.
Okay, so I think they maybe started marketing it too early. It should have probably started.
You probably get some more things coming out soon.
They'll step their game up probably in the coming weeks.
Yeah, even horror geek said like gives me Guardians of the Galaxy kind of vibes. It does, but set in the time of space of Dungeons and Dragons. So I like it. You know, and a good cast. You know, Chris Pine I think is great. Michelle Rodriguez, always a fan of her. So good. But I'm kind of if I got to throw one more in there, The Flash. I know it was on Zach's list as well. It's up there. I'm really interested in what they're gonna do. Yeah, you know. Like, I feel like that should be the end of, but then we got Aquaman coming out later in the year, but Flash should be the end of that whole stuff that was going on over there. Like, let that be done, you know?